introduce our another products, which is our other. Other stands for agentic data access and reasoning for the ARCL cricket assistance. Right. So you see that, hi, I am Other, the ARCL cricket assistant. I can help you with the league rules, player statistics, team history, and the schedules. What do you like to know? So what this particular product does is there is an American recreational cricket league that happens in the Greater Seattle's. It started back in 2005 or something. It is still ongoing. There are 192 teams that plays in here. So you can imagine that's the volume that it plays, that the number of grounds that it has to reserve. And this is a recreational, although this is a recreational cricket league, but the competition's in place, and these assistant is built for that. Now, why am I saying that, right? Say that I'm asking a question. What is the wide rule in ARCL? What it does in the background is there is a rules agents, right? ARCL has a lot of cricket rules based on the ICC rules, and it has their own rules. That's the it's set up. Based on that, right? So the rules data gets stored, vectorized into them, and then there's a semantic meaning that's coming. It's a part of the hybrid retrieval, and then it gets the information back, right? So this is typically what it comes gets from the rules agent. So some of the informations, and then I am asking is that show me umpire's rule, right? Wide rules, then the umpires, what does the umpires need to take a look, right? What it's gonna try to do is it will gonna try to find out the information from the umpire rule, right? Any questions that you asked, you see that there is a evaluation scores, right? That it comes in place. From there, you can also, if something is overall score is 3 out of 5, then that answers may not be good enough, right? So that is very important. It did not give a good answer. Accuracy, relevance, formats overall, that is pretty good, right? So this is how it extracts the umpire's rules. Now, that's what are the different agent that comes in place. So as I mentioned, the rules agents, there's a charge agent is basically is doing all these evaluations, right? So there is a charge agent. Then there's a team stats. So that I wanted to know a particular team, say Agumuni Tigers, right? Stats. I'm saying show me Agumuni Tigers stats. So what it would gonna do is now it would call the team stats agents. Then I earlier it was in the rules agents. Now, based on the conversations, right, rules agent find out that this is not the information that they have, so it will kind of pass to the orchestrator agents. An orchestrator agent will decide to send it to the teams agents. Now the teams agent is being called, and it gets the Agumoni Tiger stats. It make a summary, the nice tabular formats. It talks about the team strength score, wins, losses, win percentage, best all-rounder, top batter, top bowlers, key players, and then it gives you the batting stats, bowling stats separately. Okay, and then if you wanted to, nice graphs also comes in place, right, based on the top some items. That's the way it's being written, and the prompts and the instruction that is given to the agents, right? So now I wanted to know, say for example, not only I would say I'm playing, then I wanted to ask what are next few games of Agumni Tigers, right? Actually, when if you think from the team standpoint, team knows pretty much their stance. So if I play in Tagamuni Tiger, somebody play, their stance is done. Important is the opponent team. Said that they, I asked the what is the next few games happen. It says that the 6/14, today is a 6/12, June 12th. So next game is this Sunday, right? At 9 a.m. with the Viking Warriors. I wanted to know the Viking Warriors stand. Show me Viking Warriors strength. It makes sense, right? Before the game starts, a team can judge their opponent team strengths. It's very, very important, right? So by the conversation, they can understand that's whom to watch for and who are the most contributor in there. So the Viking Warriors, their win rate is 91.3%. And it tells you some of the important players that need to be looked at, right? So what does it mean is that these are the players to look at. So now with these, so if you go to the batting and bowling, that's two of the people give most of the contributions. Bowling stats also three of the players gives most of the contributions. So it means it's important to watch out these two batsmen and also these three bowlers, right? So now I wanted to know particular stats. Show me Jiban Odhikari's stats in, not now, the historical. So I'm saying the spring 25. This is now is spring 26, but I wanted to know the old history also, right? So what happens in this case? Jiban Adhikari is a player, right? Now, player stats, now it was a team stats, now it goes to the player stats, right? So there was a live agent comes in place. That's when you ask, that's what are the next few games. That means the live agents try to find out what is my time and what is the games that is being asked, right? So and the next few games, so then live agent basically comes into. So live agent, team agent, player stats agents, rules agents, judge agents, there are a lot of different agents that makes a very good intelligence for the cricketer questions and all of these things this assistant is able to answer, right? So now I asked the what is the Jivan Adhikari's stats in the one of the prior history. It tells them fantastically that's what is their thing, right? So that's where I wanted to end. The self subscription is available, so self subscribe yourself and your team and help your team grow. Thank you.